That's putrid. But if you think I'm worried about Cincinnati's offense, you got another thing coming. I'm not. Okay? Joe Burrow is that dude. What I was worried about was Cincinnati's awful, god-awful defense. And that wasn't the case yesterday. They showed up. Now, you're going to get Joe Flacco and the Cleveland Browns, and I get that. And it's not an offense that's expected to knock your socks off. But still in all, Cincinnati, for the first 2 games of the season over the last 6 years, combining 12 games, they were 1-11. I called for a national investigation into Zach Taylor and the coaching staff of the Cincinnati Bengals because I want to know what the hell they were doing all of these off seasons. The season starts in September. How come they're never ready? They don't win games. Why? With their talent. They won yesterday. So we got to give respect where respect is due. And if Cincinnati's defense can give you anything, look the hell out. Because I guarantee you, you ain't going to be able to contain Jamar Chase and T. Higgins with Joe Burrow for but so much longer. I promise you that. I promise you that. Anyway, getting back to Aaron Rodgers, let's listen to what he had to say about beating Coach Aaron Glenn and the New York Jets. Take a listen to this sound, please. Played considerably better than we thought they would. Now, Joe Flacco was quarterbacking, and I got that. And you don't look at the Cleveland Browns as being a juggernaut offensively. But since his defense was so awful, we thought a Pop Warner team could drop 30 on them. So the fact that they showed up yesterday and handled their business to some degree is cause for pause to have a little bit of faith in them, because I have zero concerns about an offense stewarded by Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase as your primary weapon. I have zero concern about the Bengals offense. It was just an aberration week 1.
Cam, where are you on this?
You're not going to make me feel bad for winning. And I've heard this many, many times in the NFL. I would prefer an ugly win rather than a pretty loss. I'll say it again. I would prefer an ugly win rather than a pretty loss. At the end of the day, when you're talking about a divisional opponent, it counts for 2. And a lot of teams are suffering from a divisional loss. And the Cincinnati Bengals have shown time and time again, they are a mid-season, late-season type of team. So to find a way to win, now granted, if they had a better kicker, I mean, you could put Damian back there to kick a field goal. He would have been better at that rather than old boy. But at the same time, when you're thinking about Joe Burrow, the last thing that you're going to worry about is having the ability to produce offense. And I think the Cleveland Browns are a better team than we're giving them credit for. They just have to find ways to win. There was also another saying that they said, good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose. And Cleveland Browns, you guys definitely found a way to lose that game.
Yes. To end the game, Cincinnati closed it out with an interception, turnover on downs, punt, missed field goal, and a final interception by DJ Sharpe. That's what happened with Cincinnati. That's what Cincinnati's defense did yesterday. Offensively, are we really going to sit here and act like there's a reason for concern when Jamar Chase and T. Higgins combined for 5 catches on 59 yards? We really think that's going to happen to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins again? We know that. Thank God they had a victory to start off the season. Thank God.
Where are you at now after week 1 with the AFC North?
It's still Baltimore. Like, Baltimore is a team to beat. Baltimore, listen, as discouraging it was to lose that game to the Buffalo Bills last night, make no mistake about it, Baltimore still got a top 2 roster. They got, arguably the best quarterback in the league. You got a Hall of Famer in Derrick Henry in the backfield. Like, Baltimore's going to be just fine. I think last night's game just determined which route Baltimore's going to go in the playoffs ultimately.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we follow hard-hitting stories here on First Take, and in case anyone was concerned, Dan.
Bengals beat the Browns 17-16. The Browns outgained the Bengals 327-141 and had the ball for nearly 36 minutes, but it wasn't enough. And this is why you need to find your quarterback. I don't know why y'all fooling with Joe Flacco. Y'all know Joe Flacco's not taking y'all anywhere. He's not your quarterback of your future. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose trying to find out who my quarterback is. That's just me. I don't care. I don't care if it's Gabriel. I don't care if it's Shedeur. I don't care who it is. I just know Joe Flacco ain't your quarterback.
It don't matter who was at the quarterback. It could have been Patrick Mahomes. It could have been. It could have been Lamar Jackson.
He missed the field. You missed the field goal and you missed the PAT. So don't say that.
Let me finish. Let me cook. The Bengals won today. 17-16. The football gods were on our side. That's what happened today. That's what happened today. Every time the Bengals play the Cleveland Browns, the games are always like this. It's sloppy. A lot of people look at the stat line. Oh my God, Chase, he didn't have that many catches. Look how many yards he had. They look at T. Higgins. He didn't have many catches. Look how many yards he had. Anytime you play the Brown defense, I've said this countless times on Nightcap, and people laugh at me. Oh, the Browns suck. The Browns have a very, very, very good defense. They match up very well with the Bengals offense. Their front forward, Myles Garrett, is very good. What do they do to throw off the timing? You can't go quick game, because all they're going to do is have Greg Newsome up and press, have Denzel Ward up and press, and there's no quick game, because now, boom, you drop back to throw the ball, Myles Garrett is on Joe Burrow's ass.
And I told you you're going to have 2 sacks, too.
Yeah, listen, you try to run quick game, you can't run quick game because them 2 fools on the outside are really good at playing bump and run. It's throwing off the timing of the offense.
Yep.
Which is why the game looked the way it did today. And it's always like that when you play a divisional opponent that knows your tendencies. They're familiar with your offense. They're familiar with your players. It is what it is. It's always a tough game anytime we play them. Hell, it's been damn near 20-some years since I played, and our games were just like this against the Browns.
It's Joe Flacco, 31 of 45, 290, a touchdown, 2 picks.
Yeah, we had some drops. We had. I'm talking about we. I'm sorry, I don't play for the Browns.
2 picks.
My receivers in general. My receivers had some drops. We got to fix those things. We got to. My receivers, regardless of what team you play for, we got to help our quarterback out. We got to help our quarterback out. That's it.
Yeah. But Cleveland, you know, and see, these are the type of games, Ojo, that gives you confidence. These are the kind of games you got to win.
Yeah.
You can't lose a game like this. You miss a PAT, you miss a field goal. I mean, this is what's frustrating. Because if I'm on that team, I know Joe Flacco's not taking us anywhere. I know that. Everybody knows that.
He wasn't that bad today, you know.
He was too.
I'm a Bengal fan. He wasn't that bad.
He had 2 picks.
The picks were were catchable balls that popped up in the air.
How about this here? The Bengals had 159 yards. No, let me take that back. Let me take that back.
Less than that. It might be less than that.
No. This is an NFL game. Joe Burrow, who led the league in passing yards and touchdowns last year, they had 141 total yards.
Yeah. Yes. Do we understand who they were playing? I get it. I understand it.
How many times do you think of the NFL team you'll win a game and you have 141 total yards? How many games? So what we're gonna do starting this week? We're gonna chart.
Wait. Every week are the Cincinnati Bengals playing that Brown defense? Absolutely not. Because next week when we play and Chase go for 200 and goddamn Teagan go for 150, then what? It's based on the personnel you have. That's why the game looked the way it did today.
We're gonna chart how many games a team win when they have 141 or fewer yards. It don't matter what somebody else does. We're gonna talk about the team.
Okay.
141, not if it's Chase, if it's just the Bengals. Right. I'm talking about every team. Okay. How many teams will win a game when they have 141 yards of offense?
Not many.
That's my point.
Not many.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen. You played in tough divisions, especially the AFC North, and you know how most of the time it's low-scoring games. It's back and forth. Whoever makes the least mistakes normally wins those games. Normally.
Cincinnati scored. I mean, if Cleveland says, you know what, Cincinnati only going to score 3 points in the second half.
Right.
Oh, we take that.
Right.
We have the ball 11 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're 9 of 16 on 3rd down. We're 2 of 3 on 4th down. We have 22 more plays. We double them up on yardage. We average 4.6 yards per play. They average 2.9.
Unc, you understand too. Unc, you've been in the AFC. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
You know how it is. Especially, listen, Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. When they play, we know each other extremely well. It's like being married, and as a husband, you start a sentence and your wife can finish it off.
Yes.
They play each other, they know exactly what's coming. It's nip and tuck. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes in those games normally wins it. Sometimes it's low scoring. Sometimes you get games that's high scoring. Sometimes, very rare. But listen, we pulled this one off today, and all I can say is we want to know it at the top of the division. In the AFC, the AFC North,
You and the Steelers.
it runs through Cincinnati.
Man, Baltimore gonna drop 1,700 points on y'all.
Who?
Baltimore.
Well, you talk about The Wire, the movie,
The Ravens.
The movie The Wire was filmed in Baltimore. The movie The Wire was filmed in Baltimore. All I know is 0-1. The Ravens are 0-1.
They won't be 0-1 against Cincinnati.
You want to bet something?
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
The
Hey, that's anybody else in the chat. If you want to bet Baltimore versus the Ravens,
He ain't gonna.
Let me know.
He ain't gonna pay.
I'm gonna pay. As long as I owe them, they'll never be broke.
But I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
How well the Browns defense, because I told you Myles Garrett's gonna be disruptive. They ain't got no answer for him.
Well, hell, nobody got no answer for it.
You ain't got no answer for it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Joe Burrow probably say he ran a exit stunt.
Yeah.
And came up the middle of Joe. Joe said, I know damn well. Hey, somebody turn of all the people y'all could run scot-free and hit me in my mouth. Y'all didn't let this dude do that.
And he give it. The funny thing about it, Myles give everybody problems, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody problems. Listen, he played 3 technique. He can scoot over to the 5 very, very so often. Very, very often. He even go to the 9. Wait, I got that backwards. The other way. Flip it.
Yeah.
Always at the 9. I'm talking about wide 9 too, huh?
Yeah.
I'm talking about wide.
He looking at his lineman like, which one of y'all let that motherfucker hit me?
Hey, hold on. Hey, did you see the play he did on Orlando Brown?
Yes.
So wide and did like a Euro step. Did a Euro step over and over just to get around, and that's where he came at the mid. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
He got a man that big shouldn't be that athletic.
No.
I mean, he can bend the edge. That first step is everything for a defensive end or edge rusher.
Yeah.
He can generate speed to power because he getting wide and he know you got to kick to him, and he knows when you got to kick, you ain't drop no anchor. Yeah. So he just
Yeah.
Come here, Joe. But look, last year the Bengals would have found a way to lose this game.
Yeah.
This year they found a way to win the game. Cleveland, we wish, keep plugging away. Cleveland, y'all got to find a quarterback.
Yeah. Their identity. I'm gonna say this before we go on to the next game.
Okay.
The Cleveland Browns are very good. I continue to say it over and over every time we're on the show. Before the season started, their defense is really good. I had a conversation with Zach Taylor. I went to the walkthrough Thursday, and I'm like, hey, Zach, I understand we playing the Browns. Can we do this off it? Yeah, I mean, we just chit talk, just chit chat. How come you can't do this, offensively to go play the Browns and so we can score a lot of points? First thing he says, there are very few teams that are built and have the personnel that can play with any high-power offense, and the Browns are probably the best at it. Their front four, their back end is extremely, extremely good. They line those dudes up. If you, we don't watch all 22, but if you watch the all 22, man-to-man safety right there in the middle of the field.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And now for a second time, he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible because the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's got another one. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on.